So I find this mind-baffling from a Eastern European perspective. You see the Americans who are like, you know what? If the government doesn't want to do it for us, like if the government doesn't want to do the handout, fuck it, we'll do it. We'll build it. We're going to get money. And apparently, it's speculated that if every single Donald Trump supporter is going to raise $80, the project is going to be complete. Now, of course, I don't think that the project is going to be complete. Simply because it would cost around $1 billion, and even though they managed to raise 4.5 million in 3 days, I don't think it will reach the goal. Now, I don't even know the legal ramifications of this. Like, if the private sector would actually manage to raise $1 billion for a government project like building a border wall. I don't know if the government can actually accept it so easily, like that there might be some legal loopholes, but it's the gesture. And what's really important about all of this is the public conversation that's going to be had. A lot of people say that GoFundMe will take it down because it's racist and xenophobic. I don't think so. Simply because if they would do something like this, you would have like massive spotlight and massive coverage on GoFundMe, and there will be like a lot of people that are going to be livid, especially since the person who apparently started this project is a military veteran who apparently lost 3 limbs, not one, not but three. He lost 3 limbs defending his nation. So it's kind of hard to shut down his project. It's almost cruel to do something like it. But what we'll do is apparently like have the conversation. It's like, well, look, the people want the border wall. They want to pay for it. Like they're even willing. And a lot of mockery is like, oh no, the people will never raise money. It's like, how do you think the government is able to pay for anything? They pay through taxes. Like it's already the money from the people that goes through taxes, and they fund the roads and whatever the government wants to be. Like the government doesn't technically make money. It's not a money making machine. It takes money through taxations from the public. So I'm really interested to see where this is going. But what I'm really interested is seeing the coverage from CNN and other progressive outlets. Because if this manages to get like 20 million or 30 million or something like that, then a lot of people are going to have to cover it. And I don't know the entire duration for GoFundMe. But it's interesting, like if everyone has to pay $80, which is a lot for some people, you don't have to pay it in bulk. Like you can pay $20 this month, you can pay $20 next month. But unfortunately, the way I understand GoFundMe works is that if the goal isn't met, everyone gets their money back. So, if you want to help out, if you want to donate, I guess, for the Luzi, you can do so because you're probably going to get your money back if the donation isn't met. Also, it's interesting that it's not only Americans that can pay for this. Like, it's people from outside the country. They can also donate to the wall. And here's my opinion. Like, if America actually manages to build a wall greater than China, it's going to be like one of the 7 world wonders. It's going to be like people will travel to America just to see the wall. I'm not even joking about it. Like, it's legitimately a thing. I would definitely, like, it would be, one of my to-do lists. Like, see the Statue of Liberty, see Disneyland, and see the American Wall. That's going to be really interesting. Plus, it's for humanitarian reasons. Like, I understand the children are being held at the border, right? The American authorities hold children at the border. That's horrible. There needs to be a wall so that they can't cross the border, because that's where the problem begins, right? It's once you cross the border, that's when the horrible racist American authorities separate the parents from their children. We need to prevent that. There needs to be a wall. I also understood that Honduran migrants were hit with tear gas and pepper spray by the U.S. military. Horrible, right? Like, if there was a wall, there would be no tear gas. There would be no. So, I'm all in favor for the wall. I think every property needs to have a fence. In order to show like this is where American sovereignty ends and this is where Mexican sovereignty begins, right? Because it would otherwise America would be able to park its tanks on Mexico and that would be horrible, right? So there needs to be a border. Like, this is my land, this is your land. That's at least my Eastern European mentality, which I understand is very problematic. Jack Conte, am I allowed to have Eastern European mentality, or do I need to become more progressive? Do I need to open my brain and let some Silicon Valley in? I don't know. But, right, so there's a link in the description if you're interested in checking this out. And let me know what you think. Okay, Christmas is coming. Happy holidays. Don't know if I'm going to upload videos on Christmas, but I'll do my best though. I'll try. And I'll see you all tomorrow.